lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way know why they take it the wrong.
Katt Williams just went after Oprah Winfrey, and this time it's not jokes, it's not comedy, it's straight up truth bombs. Because according to Katt, Oprah is not the self-made queen the media told us she was.
In a whole different realm of business. Oprah coming next. Once I establish this as a place of truth, oh yeah. Watch. God's people ain't that few.
He says her rise to fame wasn't all love and light. It was power, politics, and people behind the curtain. And now, after years of silence, Oprah's finally responding.
To me, I was in shock.
Do you take responsibility for the situation that you're in right now?
100%.
100%.
100%. I couldn't believe it because I loved her so much.
Word is, she's furious, confronting Katt for crossing the line and dragging her name into Hollywood's dark history. But Katt, he's not backing down. He's standing firm, saying, y'all don't know the half of it.
We're not in a fair fight. We're already outmatched and outgunned at all points. And yet, every time we score a punch, it scores, just like everything else. And so, you can sling me all around the room. I'm only counting what I landed on.
And here's where things get wild, because once you start peeling back this story, it's not just Oprah. It's Gayle King, it's Harvey Weinstein. It's the whole machine that built her empire and what it took to stay there. Let's rewind a little.
You say sexual abuse because, as you just saw in Leaving Netherlands, that as young boys, these two men did not feel abuse until much later on in life.
For decades, Oprah Winfrey's been seen as untouchable, the billionaire talk show legend, the queen of compassion, the woman who could take anyone from a broken guest on her couch to a best-selling author overnight. She built her brand on empowerment, truth, healing, honesty. But according to Katt Williams, there's another side to that story.
Oprah Winfrey done made $9 billion and motherfuckers still be talking shit about Oprah. Oprah done everything good you could possibly do, and motherfuckers still talks. Oprah done every fucking nice thing there was to do. Me, at the end of my show, I say thank you and good night. At the end of Oprah's show, you stand up, she done put a muffin basket under your seat, 2 best-selling novels, put 3 of your kids through college without your permission and shit.
A side most people in Hollywood are too scared to talk about.
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost.
It all started during one of Katt's now legendary rants, the kind where he stops being funny and starts being real. He said, y'all keep praising these people like they built it on faith. Nah, they built it on favors. You don't get to Oprah level without shaking the right hands or keeping the wrong secrets.
N-word? This was about the movie. I do remember. Yeah. She cut you off.
Right.
She edited out what you had to say.
Pretty much.
Okay.
That's what it came down to. That was the only time I was on.
That line alone sent shockwaves across the internet because Katt wasn't naming random people. He was talking about Oprah Winfrey, the most protected woman in entertainment, the one person nobody ever calls out. And when Katt said her rise wasn't clean, people lost it. Clips went viral. Fans started digging. Old interviews resurfaced, and slowly, piece by piece, a bigger picture started forming. See, according to Katt, Oprah's fame didn't just come from talent, it came from access, from people she aligned with early in her career, from gatekeepers who opened the door but kept the keys. He didn't name every name directly, but the internet did the math. One of the biggest names that kept popping up, Harvey Weinstein. Now, let's be real. Harvey Weinstein is one of the most infamous men in Hollywood history. Convicted, exposed, humiliated for years of abusing his power. But back before all that came out, Weinstein was untouchable. One of the most powerful producers alive. And if you look back, Oprah was always right there, showing up to events, taking pictures, standing close. She wasn't alone either. Gayle King, her longtime best friend, was there too. Now, nobody's saying Oprah was part of Weinstein's crimes, But Katt's point wasn't about guilt, it was about association. He said, "You don't stand next to devils for decades and claim you didn't hear the screams." And that hit different, because when you think about it, Oprah's image is built on morality, on being the good one in a bad world. So Katt's question was simple. If she's that pure, why is she always standing next to the poison? That's when the story flipped. A few days later, sources close to Oprah allegedly said she wasn't amused. They said she felt disrespected by Katt's words, that she's tired of people using her name to get clout. Some say she even confronted Katt privately, sent word through mutual contacts that his comments were dangerous. But Katt doesn't scare easy. He doubled down and he said, "Oprah wants to talk about empowerment, but she forgot to empower the truth. I'm not scared of her empire because it's built on silence." That line right there, that's when the industry started paying attention, because now it wasn't just gossip, it was a war of credibility. Let's break down what Katt meant by silence. See, throughout her career, Oprah's been connected to some of the biggest stories in entertainment, and not all of them are pretty. From the Michael Jackson interviews, to the way she handled Monique's fallout, to her relationship with powerful men like Weinstein, every move has two sides. To the public, Oprah was the safe space. To the insiders, she was the ultimate gatekeeper. And Katt Williams, who's been calling out the gatekeepers for years, wasn't going to let that slide. He said, "You can't talk about truth and healing when you protect predators and punish the people who speak." And that's where Gayle King's name came up. See, Gayle's not just Oprah's best friend. She's her mirror, her journalist twin, her public defender. When Oprah stayed silent on certain Hollywood scandals, Gayle was the one doing the interviews, the one facing the backlash. Remember when Gayle interviewed R. Kelly, or when she brought up Kobe Bryant's past right after his death? Those weren't accidents. They were part of the same machine, the Oprah-Gayle machine. And according to Katt, that machine doesn't just report stories, it controls narratives. He said, "They ain't journalists, they're handlers. They make sure you never look at the real people in charge." And when he said that, people started connecting dots. Because while Gayle was grilling black men on camera, she stayed quiet on her friend Oprah's ties to Harvey Weinstein. That's what made people uncomfortable. That's what Katt was talking about. Now, let's not twist it. Katt Williams isn't saying Oprah committed crimes. He's saying she played the game, that she smiled when she needed to, that she kept quiet when she had to, and that's what made her powerful. Not just her talent, but her timing. He said, Hollywood don't reward good people. It rewards people who play ball. And in Katt's eyes, Oprah didn't just play, she mastered it. The crazy part is, this isn't the first time Oprah's been accused of hiding something behind her image. Back in the early 2000s, insiders whispered about how selective her empathy was. She could turn a nobody into a somebody overnight. But if you crossed her, your career was done. Just ask Monique. The Oscar-winning actress said Oprah blackballed her for not playing the game. Oprah never confirmed it, but the silence spoke volumes. Now Katt's saying the same thing, that Oprah uses her influence to shape who wins and who disappears. And when you look at history, he might not be lying. So when the video title says, Oprah confronts Katt Williams, it's not about a shouting match. It's about pressure, about power sending a message. Don't mess with the empire, because Katt's not just calling out Oprah, he's exposing what she represents. He's saying the same people who put her on top are the ones who built the same Hollywood system that destroys others. And that's why he calls her protected. He said, you notice how no matter what happens, Oprah's never in trouble? Never canceled, never exposed. You think that's coincidence? Nah, that's connection. But here's the twist. Katt isn't just talking about Oprah. He's talking about the bigger game behind all of this. He believes there's a whole network of powerful people in media who control what the public sees. And Oprah, with Gayle beside her, is part of that network. He says that's why she got so successful, because she didn't fight the system. She became the system. And that's what makes her so dangerous, because when someone with that much influence decides who gets a platform and who doesn't, that's not just fame, that's control. And it's not like Katt's the only one who's ever questioned her. Even other comedians, from Monique to Dave Chappelle, have hinted at how Hollywood rewards silence and obedience. But Katt's different because he's fearless. He's already been through the machine, chewed up and spit out. He's not scared of losing a deal. He's scared of the truth dying. He said, "They already tried to ruin me. I survived it. Now I'm free to say what I want." That's why Oprah's alleged confrontation doesn't scare him. He's seen worse. And this time, he's not alone because the internet's watching. The wild thing, ever since Katt's comments, people have started revisiting old clips of Oprah and Gayle, interviews, moments, speeches, and noticing patterns. Moments where Oprah defended questionable figures, and moments where Gayle's interviews felt selective, moments where they both stayed quiet when speaking out would have cost them. And suddenly, that perfect image of Oprah doesn't look so clean anymore. It looks calculated. Now, to be fair, Oprah's story is still one of the most inspiring in entertainment history. She broke barriers. She opened doors for women, for black people, for talk show hosts everywhere. But Katt's saying that's only part of the story. That behind the inspiration was strategy. And that strategy required compromise. He said, "Every empire in Hollywood got blood in the bricks. Don't act like hers don't." That line hit millions of views in 24 hours because no one, not even Oprah, has ever been talked about like that publicly before. So what happens now? If Oprah really did confront Katt behind closed doors or through her team, we might not see it. She's too smart for that. She knows how to move silently, how to fix things privately, but what she can't fix is perception. Because once the public starts asking questions, you can't unask them. You can't erase curiosity. And right now, Katt Williams has people thinking about Oprah in a way they never have before. He's not canceling her. He's humanizing her. He's saying, stop worshiping these people like they gods. They're human. And some of them made deals y'all don't want to know about. And in a world where everyone's chasing fame, that's a dangerous message. Because it says fame might not be earned. It might be engineered. And for someone like Oprah, whose entire legacy is built on earning everything, that's a threat. But here's the bigger takeaway. This story isn't just about Katt Williams and Oprah Winfrey. It's about what happens when truth goes up against power. Katt's one man with a mic. Oprah's an institution with an army. He's fighting with words. She's fighting with influence. And maybe that's why the internet loves this story, and because deep down, people want to see the truth win for once. Katt said it best. Truth don't need money, it just needs a voice. And that's what he's being. The voice that won't be bought. The voice that won't be silenced. The voice that's tired of pretending everyone famous is pure. He's not scared of Oprah. He's scared of what she represents. A world where silence is rewarded and honesty is punished. So where does this go next? Maybe nowhere. Maybe Oprah ignores it, moves on, keeps smiling on magazine covers. Or maybe, just maybe, this sparks something bigger. Because once one person starts pulling back the curtain, others follow. And Hollywood's got a lot of curtains. At the end of the day, whether you believe Katt Williams or not, he's forcing a conversation nobody else had the courage to start. About power, about image, about how some people get protected forever no matter what. And that's what makes this moment historic, because for the first time, somebody's standing up to the queen and saying, your crown ain't clean. This is Buzz and Drama, where we bring you the stories they don't want you to hear. Hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. Do you think Katt's telling the truth about Oprah's rise? Or is he just stirring the pot to shake the system? Either way, one thing's for sure. When Katt Williams speaks, Hollywood listens. And Oprah, she's not smiling this time. See you on the next one.